Hi everyone. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna regret doing today's stream? Maybe. But we'll see how this goes. Susume, I just started. Why are you already bugged? Hi, welcome everyone. I'll drink some water right now. Hi Zabarda. Hi Noisy. Hi Amalgamation. Hi Band of Goblins. Hi Chipoka. Yeah, that's me. I'm Maina. Hi. I just came back from Maine. Ooh, I know Maine. That's the Northeast. I hope your trip went well. I hope you had a fun time. She knows geography? Oh hell no. I barely know anything, but we'll see. I was supposed to start stream a couple hours ago, but I hope you guys can forgive me because I was playing League. I was playing League and I had to do a couple of errands. Cause like if you guys didn't of course. What do you mean of course? I had a few solid games. Mine started late top 10 anime betrayals. Anime? Let's watch some anime. What anime should we watch today? Let's watch Yuri on Ice. The whole thing is on YouTube for a month. Errands are fake news? Oh my god. Dude, yesterday I was about to get off work. But then I looked up I do the thing where you look at your car tires before you drive just to make sure nothing happened. And sure enough, I had a flat tire. So I was stuck at work for like an extra like a while because after I asked someone to bring their portable pump so I can get a temporary fix on the way home. And then the next day, took it in, and there was a nail in my wheel. So I didn't nail it. But my wheel's okay now. So I should be able to drive to work tomorrow. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I should quit my job. I'm just kidding. I just got paid. Let's watch Kaiju Girl on stream? I don't think I watched that one yet. Hello, Maina. Hi, Yara. Welcome. As long as your car is safe. Yeah. I was not parked anywhere sketchy. There was a lot of people in the parking lot. Actually, yeah, there were. It was a pretty chill. It wasn't bad. But then I slept at like 1. I woke up at 7, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just like melted and my just rotted awake and like doom scrolled for a while. And then I played League. And now I'm here. And I was actually working on my presentation between games. Oops. Let me see. How does this look? Oh, guys. We are spreading cheeks today. We are diving in. We're not these cheeks don't smell though. These are book cheeks. Unless you guys like the smell of old books. I personally, not really. Just because they make me sneeze. Might I play League for 10 hours? Not even. Let me open my League history. I downloaded it, the Riot mobile app, so I'm always logged in. I like to see when my friends are online. Then I'll just like message them like, good luck, you got this. Okay, yeah. My last game, I was Seraphine. I did well. I like the smell of old book cheeks. What have I done, guys? What have I done? I think I have regrets. Oh yeah, but if you guys see the pinned message in the chat, spread them book cheeks. I read ebooks. Okay, wait, I'm kind of embarrassed now. I tried to do this for the gimmick, but I can't commit to the bit. Unless the book is the Minotaur romance, then I'm diving in. Have you guys read the Minotaur romance? I talked about it last year. Now we fully diving into them book cheeks. Well, lucky for you, I have some fantasy romances that we can talk about. Oh yeah, but yeah, if you guys saw my pinned chat, if you tell me the last book you read, you get a moi for free. And I think I saw a couple of them. Let me see if I can. There you go. Lord of Mysteries! I need to catch up on that one. But moi for you, Amalgamation. Let's go reading. I hope the series has been good to you so far. It seems very interesting from what I watched from the anime. Adventures of Don, is that Quixote? And moi for you, Noisy. That's a classic, right? I have not read that one, but I've heard of that one. Did you get to the part where who? I know now. I'm only on like episode 6 of the anime. I have not made any progress since the last time I talked about it. But I guess I gotta clear my memory. I've been very pilled on brain rotted on Yuri on Ice. I love Yuri on Ice. Don't even know how to pronounce it. Was told different answers. I don't know how to pronounce it. I never read the book. I'm just a girl. I think I have the Japanese store stuck in my head. Dun 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 donkey. But it's okay. We're gonna read the books. We're gonna talk about books, and I think these pronunciations are going to be how I say is what? No way. That's not correct. Is that correct? Not is that correct? What? No. Wait. Really? I don't know if I should believe you. Am I being gaslit? I love the Yodabashi jingle song. I don't think I've heard that one. I mean, that's not really a store I go to when I visit Japan, so I probably should. I'm nosy. I think I went there like once to use the restroom. That was it. I don't know. Okay. You better not know. Let's look it up. I'm pretty sure it's Don Quixote. Dun 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 donkey. But yeah, so I don't know. Book cheek. I need to find like a different name to call him. Like instead of spreading ass cheeks, we're spreading book cheeks. But like, I mean, we could do kind of like if it's a good book, we'll dive in and like stick our nose in there. So I don't know if there's a difference. You know what? Let's just continue on before I start thinking about different kinds of cheeks. Yeah, I just go to the one at Akihabara. There's restaurants at the top? There's restaurants? Okay, I'm going there next time. Who wants to go to Japan? I'll fit you in my suitcase. Don Quixote. Yeah. Hi, Paperheart. Hi, Maina. Hi, Jack. I really want to go back to Japan. And just think about all the stuff. I want to go to more like collab cafes. When I went in May, there was the Uramichi Oni-san collab cafe, and I really wanted to go to that one. But I didn't, and I regret it. I have life regrets. We spreading books? Yeah, we're spreading them and diving in. Yummy. I mean, what? Book cheeks. Hell yeah, we're spreading book cheeks today. Okay. You guys are just as bad as I am, if not worse. I see. I mean, what? Hi, welcome. Might I want to know the book that makes you cry the most? Okay. Is it the last book you read? Just let me know. Fluid mechanics, fundamentals, and applications. No! Not the textbook. Your mine is. I also get it. We don't talk about my calculus textbooks back in high school. I would crash out so bad. Are you guys ready to see some cheeks being spread? Okay, we're gonna start by going over a few things to note. This is just stuff I read so far this year. If you guys want to see the stuff I read from January to March, that's gonna be a different. That's gonna be my previous stream that I did earlier. But also, yeah, feel free to share your own recommendations. And tell me the last book you read for a little smooch. But you guys didn't hear that from me. If you guys don't read books, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, manga counts. Manga always counts as a book in my eyes. And audiobooks, of course. I usually included how long it took me to finish each one. The start and end dates plus the book format. I'm not very good at explaining books, so refer to the blurbs. Yeah, sometimes I read a book and I'm like, it's so good, you're getting a 4 or 5 star, and then I forget everything. And then I think to myself, is it really a 4 to 5 star book then? But I remember like in the moment it was good. So like, don't trust me in my ratings. Alright, going back to work later. Need to listen to this daily safety briefing. You got this. You got this. I hope everything goes well for you at work. Most, if not all, the blurbs and synopses are from Goodreads and Annielas. Yeah, I'm using all of them from Goodreads today. And there is no order, just vibes, because I was working on this in the middle of playing a bunch of League games, and I just wanted to get it done. I was like, okay, I'll worry about the enemy ADC later. Let me get the slideshow going on first. Purely vibes. Hell, exactly. Hell yeah. Okay, this first book we're starting with is one that some of you guys may have heard before. I talk about it a lot on stream. We're gonna talk about Raw Dog, the naked truth about hot dogs. I didn't realize it was so long ago since I read this. I didn't realize I barely finished this book 2 months ago. It felt like it's been 2 years, but like, I'll take it. Raw Dog, the naked truth about hot dogs. Hot dogs. Part travelogue, part culinary history. All capitalist critique. Comedian Jamie Loftus' debut, Raw Dog, will take you on a cross-country road trip in the summer of 2021 and reveal what the creation, culture, and class influence of hot dogs say about America now. Yeah, a book dedicated to the glizzy. Hot dogs. Poor people created them. Rich people found a way to charge $15 for them. Exactly. I hate that. Come on. It's just a hot dog. They're high culture, they're low culture, they're sports food, they're kids food, they're hangover food, and they're deeply American, despite having no basis whatever in Americans' indigenous traditions. You can love them, you can hate them, but you can't avoid the great American hot dog. That's not really a American with its origins and whatnot. But okay, you guys get it. Raw Dog, The Naked Truth About Hot Dogs, is part investigation into the culinary and cultural significance of hot dogs and part travelogue documenting a cross-country road trip researching them as they're served today. From avocado and spice to the West, to ass-shattering, oh my gosh, if you guys are on the East Coast, watch out. Your ass might shatter. Your ass cheeks, not your book cheeks, might be done for if you guys eat these hot dogs. To an entire salad on a slice of meat in Chicago. Loftus, her pets, and her ex eat their way across the country during the strange summer of 2021. It's a brief window into the year between waves of a plague that the American government has the resources to temper, but not the Wait, I didn't read this. I didn't read this when I copied and pasted it, but like... Let's continue on. So grab a dog, lay out your picnic blanket, and dig into the delicious and inevitable product of centuries of violence, poverty, and ambition, now rolling around at your local 7-Eleven. Oh my god, 7-Eleven mention. Not gonna lie, I rarely went to 7-Eleven, and I rarely go to 7-Elevens in the US. I only really go to them in Japan, which is crazy. I thought people would be like, oh, treating American 7-Elevens like it's a Japanese one, and they do like vlogs and stuff. I had a Costco hot dog today, and you didn't share? You didn't share, man. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed this one. Okay. So, so this book, you gotta treat it with like a humorous vibe because the author is also first and foremost a comedian, and a lot of this is them traveling around the US trying different hot dog spots, and they actually map it out. If you have the physical book, you can like open it to a map of the US, and they pinpoint like which hot dog spots in which areas they went to, and the author lists down their favorite ones. And then I talked about one of them on stream before that I really wanted to get. And someone from chat actually went there and ate the food. I got so much FOMO. Like, why are you guys at all the best spots and not me? That's why I need to live in your walls. But this book goes into the history of the hot dog, how it like grew and got more popular in the US. It also goes into the meat packing district and how it failed a lot in protecting both the animals and the workers there. It also goes a lot into hot dog eating contests and competitive eating in general, with in regards to like the Joey Chestnut, I think his name is, and also the women who participate in these contests too. And then it also talks about the various hot dog spots, plus like the cultural significance, cultural history around that area, like what kind of business, who owns it, like what did they go through, how long they've been around, any obstacles during their time. And it's really interesting. I feel like if you're not from the US, this might not be as interesting, but I am very, very American. Rah! What the heck is a kilometer? What? That's actually kind of cool. I know, right? Yeah, this was both. I found this to be both informative and enjoyable, so I do recommend this one. I did like this one. That's why I talk about it a lot. Oh, there's also pickle yaoi. So if you guys, well, the author kind of makes scenarios for these pickles, and they want, and two of them are kind of gay for each other, and I support that endeavor. I mean, they're pickles. But yeah, that's the book. That's the Raw Dog book. Raw Dog, Pickle Yaoi, Hot Dog Glizzy book. And I did enjoy that one. I did. Pickle Yaoi wasn't on my bingo card. Well, it could be now. What's stopping you guys? But that's pretty much it for Raw Dog. I like this book. I should reread this sometime, even though I just finished it 2 months ago. But like, you get it, you guys get it. I started with this one in the ebook. I eventually finished in the audiobook. I should have clarified that. I think the audiobook is really nice too because the author actually reads it themselves. That was really cool. All right, this next one. Oh my gosh, the K word is on there. Oh my god, where do I go with this book? So the next book I read. So after Raw Dog, I was in kind of a little reading slump. I ended up finishing this book in one flight. Turns out when you travel, it can really help with getting rid of your reading slump. Because I read this on my flight from America to Tokyo in May, and it's a bit, I don't know if dystopian's the word. It's like an alternate society, like the Hunger Games. I feel like it took inspiration from the Hunger Games, where it has like, it's also a killing show with teenagers, so that's like the extent of the similarities it has with the Hunger Games. But essentially, this book is The Kill Factor by Ben Oliver is a brand new game show that offers young criminals the chance of freedom. A brand new game show that offers young criminals a chance of freedom has been greenlit. Thank you for the hydrate. Little do they know, winning is their only chance of survival. A captivating examination on the dark truths around the criminal justice system. Ben Oliver, critically acclaimed author of the Loop trilogy, delivers an action-packed thrill ride with deadly stakes. 50 contestants, 5 mental and physical challenges, 1 winner. In a near future where a virtual currency of digital content fuels the fame-hungry society, a brand new experiment that combines social media and reality TV has been greenlit, voted on, and contestants are sent to a maximum security reform camp on an island where they can have no contact with the outside world. To lose means prison, but to win is to be free. The most popular young offender with the most upvotes by the end is given both a second chance in society and a cash prize. This kind of money could mean anything and everything to Emerson and her family who live in the Burrows, one of the subterranean villages where the government have buried affordable housing. It's more than freedom. It could mean the chance to change her family's circumstance and finally find a place in the society they've never been allowed into. But what Emerson doesn't know, what the viewers don't know, is that the prison on the island is empty. Those who lose, those who are voted off, aren't incarcerated. Each challenge will leave more and more contestants to die, and the only choice they have is to win over viewers before it's too late. Oh my god. This book is a doozy. Would we be considered viewers? Yeah. Wait, I'm not on the show though. Okay, so just to like reiterate what the summary said, there are 55 teens who have committed crimes. Some are violent, some are non-violent, but like they're stuck in jail, and the only way they can escape the jail and the harsh punishments awaiting them is for them to join this reality TV show. And in this TV show, they can gain fame and they can gain money. So in this alternate society, fame and popularity and being an influencer is actually worth more than money itself. The main character, Emerson, she has been accused of a terrible crime that resulted in the death of someone, and she gets offered this chance to be in a show, and she's like, all I have to do is win, and then I could like save my family and I don't have to go to jail. So after some convincing, she joins, and there's 49 other teens. And I think the kids are like range from like ages 12 to 17, which is crazy young. And they get all the teens get sent on a ship to an island where they cannot communicate with anyone, and they are forced into 5 different physical challenges where they have to undergo these challenges and also record themselves record themselves like in the room, like a Twitch streamer, like just talking to chat. Are you young enough to, no, I'm an adult, I'm too old for this. Guys, no, you guys do not want to see me. You guys would not want to see me. I would feel the first challenge. But like, these challenges aren't just any challenges. These challenges are like enough to like end the lives of people. Like some of them like some of them are, yeah, all of them are like life endangering. And you can either play the games and like help each other out, or you could be selfish. But the cameras are gonna catch everything. And then after the games, if you survive the game, you have to get sent back to your room, and then you like record yourself and interact with the viewers. And then the most popular person, whoever has the most followers, gets like a perk, and whoever has the least amount of followers gets sent to prison. So you either die participating in these games, or you get sent to prison for being unpopular. And then all this leads to like the number 1 most popular person, and then they win. I read this book was pretty fast. This book was really fast paced. I finished this book in a few hours on a plane, and I got really emotional over the characters. Oh man. But I think I would give this book like 3.5 to 4 stars. I think at the time I finished reading it, I was like, it's like 4.5. But like after thinking about it some more, I'm like, okay, I'll probably like, it's like marinated in my brain long enough. So then I would bring it to like 3.5 to 4 stars, just because there were things in that book that I felt were very out of character. But at the same time, I have to remember these are like kids essentially. And I'm like, wait, am I too old to read young adult books? Am I too old for a YA book? Because I think nowadays it's really difficult for me to get into a contemporary YA book. But yeah, the ending of this book has an opening to a sequel. And the sequel hasn't been released yet, so I'm like, is there gonna be one? Is there gonna be one? Please let there be one. Nah, books are for everyone. Yeah, I know books are for everyone. It's just that like sometimes I feel like I'm too old for a certain genre. Because with YA books, they're like more targeted towards like teenagers, and some of them sometimes they act like middle schoolers sometimes to me. And I'm like, really, guys? You guys can't talk things out. I think you're being a little over dramatic here. But then I'm saying that now as an adult. Like sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't hit. That's my thing. That's what I was saying. But overall, I think whenever I am in a reading slump, I usually read either something really weird or something really fast paced to get out of reading slump. And that usually works. Right now I'm reading a really weird book. And that's helping me out. Next one. Okay. Has anyone here read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen? Hi Maina, hi Chad, hi Red Dragon, welcome. We're talking about what books I've been reading and what books you guys have been reading. And I'm going to absorb all your book recommendations like I am Kirby. Just give me everything, I'll read it. Similarly to the last book, I also finished. My last book was Ender's Game. Is that Scott Orson Card? Is that the author's name? Like 10 years ago? I mean, a book is a book. Alright, Red Dragon. Thank you for sharing your book recommendation. Yes? Okay. I've been recommended that book at least 2 to 3 times by other people. I don't think I'll read the book though. Just because I'm the type of person who, like, if I hold a grudge against an author, I won't read their books. But otherwise, I am very interested to see what people. LOL, look. Like, people told me, like, you should read Harry Potter. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna read Harry Potter. I think we know why. Like, I'm that type of person. I'm very much that type of person. They're like, separate the art from the artist. But I'm like, I don't want to, like, support someone though. Understandably, yeah. But what am I talking about? This book right here, Behind Five Willows, is a it's inspired by Pride and Prejudice, the classic by Jane Austen, except instead of it being in Britain, this book takes place in Korea, in South Korea during the. Is it also 1800s? Oh, I think it is. As the dutiful second eldest daughter of a poor family, society would have Haewon believe that her only hope of a decent life is to marry well. But during a time of rampant government censorship and book banning, guys, if there's something I've talked about on stream before, it's book banning. I'm probably gonna do a presentation stream later this year on book banning and why it's so important in, like, especially in, like, America and stuff like that. She works instead as an illegal book transcriber in order to make a little extra money. It's dangerous work, but she loves it, especially when she gets to transcribe the work of her favorite author, known as Black Lotus. When her older sister becomes smitten with a wealthy young gentleman, Haewon is roped into chaperoning them during their courtship, which wouldn't be so terrible if it weren't for the young man's uptight and annoying best friend who also accompanies them. Okay, Darcy, let's go. As the only son of a noble, Sojun has a lot expected of him. Wealth, status, respectability, certainly not frivolous and often illicit activities. I can't see shit. Such as reading fiction. Gasp! Fiction? Things that didn't happen, things that aren't real? Ooh. But Sojun loves to do something even more scandalous. Wow, what's more scandalous than reading books? Gasp. Writing them. He's kept his work secret from his father and friends, but with each passing day, the pressure of being his father's son and the dispiriting actions of the government makes Sojun question the purpose of it all. The only thing keeping him going are the encouraging letters he receives from his transcriber, only known as Magpie. When his best friend falls hard for a girl of lower social status, Sojun finds himself forced to act as chaperone to the infatuated couple, along with the girl's younger sister, who was as irritating as she is judgmental. But as Haewon and Sojun spend more time together, they begin to suspect they may have judged each other too quickly. Oh, blasphemy. Oh, this book was cute. This book was, if you are, like, really picky on, like, your book reimaginings and, like, inspirations, because this book is inspired by Pride and Prejudice, I don't know if you would be a fan of this book. However, if you treat this book like, if you don't know much about the Pride and Prejudice plot, if you're more chill and lax about that, like I am, I think you would enjoy Behind Five Willows. It did take me a minute to, like, get used to the characters here, because I was so used to the M-Preg version of the story. If you guys didn't know, I did start reading an M-Preg version of Pride and Prejudice. I did eventually drop it, just because I heard stuff about AI being used in that one, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna finish it. But, like, this book is really good. Behind Five Willows, I liked it. This is also a YA romance, but it's historical, and I may or may not twirl my hair a little bit. I also finished this book in a train ride. I finished about 2 to 3 hours. I went from during my Japan trip, I went from Tokyo to Kyoto, So while I was sitting on the Shinkansen, I got to sit and read this book. And it was nice. It was nice. What I liked the sense of family in the book from the main character side. I also thought that the character who reflected Bingley was really sweet as well. The sisters were nice. I thought that Sojun was dreamy, what can I say? And just to give more context about this, Sojun is the writer, the guy's a writer. But to get his works reproduced and shared for other people to read, he has transcribers who rewrite the story. Which is also really helpful because the government is trying to ban all fiction books. And if they can tell his writing, then they'll find him. But if a transcriber writes it, they won't have the original. So that's how they start to know each other. And it's really funny because they sell their books at a bookstore, and the owner of the bookstore, like, she knows what's up. Like, she knows the identities of the transcriber and the writer. But whenever they complain about the other, she's like, "What? I thought you liked them because, you know, they're you know." But like, she doesn't reveal the secrets. But other than that, they do like build up the relationship from initially like disliking each other to seeing the other side, like seeing the hidden side, you know, a new side of the other. And it's very, very cute, very romantic. Like, how do I explain this? A little bit like Horimiya, where you see an unexpected side of the other. You're like, wow, they're better than I thought. They're kinder than I thought. I might have to like learn more about them. I think that was what I really liked about the book. I've read multiple books by this author. I think this is the third book by this author I've read. And they've all been like historical YA Korean history romance novels. But I think this one, of the three that I've read by this author, this one might be my least favorite, just because the ending was very convenient, I think, in my opinion. But other than that, I really loved it. This book got like a 4.5 stars from me. I just love a good romance book. I just like kicking my feet and giggling. What can I say? Alright, the next book. Just for references, what's a 5-star book? What did I put as a 5-star book? Let me check my Goodreads account real quick. Actually, did I put on Storygraph? I will show my screen in a moment. Let me just double check, make sure I don't dox myself by accident. Oh, okay, I do have some 5-star reads. Okay, so this is my Storygraph account. Here are my 5-star reads. I guess I'll start from the bottom. I'm trying to... My personal ratings are very subjective. Like, sometimes there's a book I'm just like, it just gets me. I'll give it 5 stars, you know? And then, like, other books I'm like, okay, like, objectively, I know why people like you. I'm gonna give you a 4, you know, just because I feel like it. So my favorite Danmei is Golden Terrace, obviously a 5-star. Modao Zishi, also another favorite, also a 5-star, also a 5-star. Yeah, I'm very biased. Okay, I just like seeing men kiss. I just like seeing, I don't know, men sloppy making out and using their swords not for fighting duties. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying. But like I think Golden Terrace is like, it's very much like not as freaky. Like it's more like a fades to black kind of thing, and then like they wake up the next morning. But yeah, book 5 of Modazashi, very, very freaky. If you guys read it, The Henna Artist is the book that got me into like reading in the first place after I finished college, so that was a really good one. My Dark Vanessa is also very good. It's fiction. It's very I got very emotional and did want to cry after reading that one. Like for all of these books, make sure you look up trigger warnings. because some of these books are very like triggering. Like for example, My Dark Vanessa deals with an illegal relationship between like a student and a teacher, blah blah blah, and it's not the happiest ending, you know. Maina, I recently read Adachi and Shimamura. Hi, welcome, chef. Mwah. Thank you for reading books. Hell yeah. What else did I read? Oh yeah, this is the freaky one. Look, I hope you had a nice time. A nice day, chef. I die in peace now. Wait, who's gonna mod? The only thing that gets me is existential dread. No. Oh my god, if you guys haven't read Cersei yet, I read that one. I was devastated over that one. I come back to life if Maina needs me. Oh my gosh, that's like in League of Legends. I die, then I resurrect in like a minute. Cersei, if you I think more people have been picking up this book up because of the Odyssey. I read this back in 2024. I'm ahead of the crowd. I'm just kidding. It's like a feminist retelling of her myth. Bad Blood, if anyone knows, the Grandmaster of Demonic Revolution isn't that freaky. At least not up to what I've read. They're just good brothers. All the freaky stuff is in the last book. Because the last book, like, it wraps up the main story, and then most of the rest is side stories. And like side stories, they get freaky. If anyone knows the one Theranos, I gave that 5 stars. Very informative, and I was like, oh my god, how did they get away with all that, you know? A Magic Steeped in Poison, also another YA fantasy I gave 5 stars. This is a very unique take on a magic system where they use teas to conjure up magic, like the recipe, the brew, all the different stuff you use. It gives you powers. It has a sequel. I have not read the sequel yet. I'm too scared to read the sequel because I heard it's not as good, but like I might read anyway. Fang Shiqi's First Love Paradise. This is a 5 star. It is a very, 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 very triggering work. It's based on it's assumed to be based on the author's IRL life because of things that happened after the book was published. But I found it to be like pretty eye-opening. Like shit, what the hell? Like that's like the least of my reactions. I don't know if I would recommend it. I feel like it's too dark to recommend, if you know what I mean. Also, the Devotion of Suspect X, Keigo Higashino, one of my favorite authors, just because I love their mystery works. Chan Hokei's Second Sister. It's also a mystery thriller. It's about a library worker who finds out that her sister lost her life, and she teams up with someone unsuspecting. Well, not unsuspecting, someone unexpected, and they like team up and like go at the person and like investigate and figure things out. More Keigo Higashino. My other favorite Dame, Little Mushroom. It's an amazing book. He's just a little mushroom. It got republished, so I do want to read that one. Another one is There Is No Ethan, How 3 Women Caught America's Biggest Catfish. So this one sometimes I feel like I overinflated the rating. Just because I did recommend this book to my friends, and they told me like, oh, you recommended it, but I DNF'd it, and they like give me the reason. Like, oh, I kind of get it. It's one of those books that I listen to for like the drama, the tea, you know. I'm like three women dating the same like guy, and they're all catfish, and you know, like when I think of like the guy who I thought was a guy wasn't a guy after all, but is actually a catfish. That's basically that, and it's crazy because you find out who the catfish is, and then you look them up online, and then you find out what they're up to now, and you're like, what the hell? I thought you'd be in jail. But yeah, that's There Is No Ethan. Um, Hood feminism, notes from the woman that a movement forgot. Okay, so I personally try to read a lot of books on like social causes and mutual aid and supporting people who need support, you know? And as a woman and as a woman of color, I felt that I should read something like this. And I did learn from this book. It made me more aware about like intersectionalism and how like feminism is a movement, but there's so many groups of people in feminism. Like you got like Asian woman, you got straight woman, you got white woman, you got gay woman, you got trans woman, um, and stuff like that. And then how the movement tries to help one group, but like fails to help the other groups in the process. I do recommend stuff like that. Like reading stuff like that. That's a good one. Morakeigo Yoshino. Another work by Junher. So I just talked about that's true for any movie. Exactly. Because people are made up. Every person is made up of like different parts of their identity. Like I am a woman. I am an Asian woman. I am a bisexual woman. I am also an anime fan. I also like this. I like that. And it's like different little things that add up to who you are. Exactly. Groups are made of individuals, each valuing something differently, even if only slightly. Exactly. So like this book, this book, Behind Five Willows, written by Junher. The Red Palace by Junher. This is my favorite book by that author. This is my first 5-star read of 2026. An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth. What going to space taught me about ingenuity, determination, and being prepared for anything. I'm pretty sure Chris Hadfield, he was a Canadian astronaut. So after his time in outer space, he went back to Earth, and he wrote about his journey to becoming an astronaut, and he wrote about life lessons he learned along the way. I really liked it, so I gave it 5 stars. I usually don't read memoirs. I do like the positive, uplifting one, so this was like the perfect one for me. Next one is Funny Story by Emily Henry. This might be one of my favorite contemporary romances of all time. I usually don't read as much modern day books, but Funny Story, this book is like perfect for me. So, okay. This woman has a boyfriend, right? But she finds out her boyfriend breaks up with her because he realizes he's in love with his childhood friend. And because they're broken up, the boyfriend, who was actually a fiance, because they're broken up, she has to move out of their shared home. She's like, damn, I don't have anywhere to move to. Where do I go? And she finds somewhere to move to. She moves to the apartment. I think it's the apartment of her ex-fiance's childhood friend, now girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. So it's 4 people, 2 guys, 2 girls, and they swap. So essentially swap roommates, but the childhood friends are dating. Okay. Yeah. I did tell about the story. Let me see. Can I open up Paint? Sure. That's how to do. I forgot their names. I only know one of them's... Okay. I do remember. So Daphne, she has a boyfriend. His name's like Peter? Was it Peter? Yeah. Right? But his childhood friend is Petra. And she has her boyfriend named Miles. And there's two couples, right? But these two are childhood friends. And these two are engaged. They're engaged to be married. Hi, Jay, welcome. And so, before these two get married, Petra, she goes and confesses to her childhood friend, like, this whole time I loved you. Blah, blah, blah. Please rethink everything. I love you. And then now these two are smooching. So these two broke up and these two broke up. Now they're together. And because they're broken up, our girl Daphne, she's got no home because she was living with her fiance. And she's like, damn, where do I move to? She moves in with Miles. Right? But here's the thing. They're at this point, they are just roommates. However, guess what? Just as fast, these two, Peter and Petra, they're engaged. And guess what? They send wedding invitations to their exes. Like as a courtesy thing. They're probably not expecting them to go at all. They're probably like, okay, we'll be nice about it, but like, I'm pretty sure you don't want to be here anyway. But here's the thing. When the roommates, when Daphne and Miles got the envelope with the details, they were drunk. I think they were drunk. And they come up with a solution. They're like, why don't we both go to that wedding, and we're gonna eat and we're gonna drink our hearts out and we're gonna have a good time on their dime, you know? And even better yet, we're gonna go as a couple. We're not actually dating. I barely know you, but like, I hate my ex more, you know? Like, I'm petty about my ex more, so we're gonna go and we're gonna have a good time and like laugh at their faces at this wedding a few months away. And that's how they started like fake dating. And all at the same time, Miles is trying to show Daphne around town to get her to not move away and like live her life without feeling intimidated by her breakup. And it's really good. I gave this romance 5 stars for a reason. I can't show my window. Window. Oh, there it is. That's why. But yeah, that's the book, and I really like the book. You guys are probably more confused. How goes the homework, Maina? I don't know what homework is. What's that? How was your day, Yura? So, League of Legends? Let's play League of Legends instead of whatever this homework thing is. Thank you for the hydrate, chef. Okay, the next book that I gave 5 stars. This is a really short book. It's a teeny tiny book. It's teeny tiny. I don't know how small it is. Like 3 and 4. Like I could fit the book in the palm of my hand, I think. But on Tyranny, it's a book kind of in response to political events from around 2016. If you know, you know. And it talks about what people can do to, what lessons people can learn from history that happened in the past 100 years, and what we could do about it, or a starting step to do something about it. I don't usually talk about politics, but I did give this book 5 stars, so I would recommend it. Furthermore, I also gave Mutual Aid, also a really short book. This book is more about helping people around the world, with different crises going on, different groups of people, minority groups around the world that may need assistance, and how the world is like a very troubling time, and how we should help make sure like everyone has a good time, you know? I also gave 5 stars to The Floating World by Axia O. This one was really good too. It's a duology. I ate this book up, not literally, or that would be a very terrible stomach ache. But I did like this book. It's romance, fantasy, YA, or teens. It's like 2 worlds, one's from each world, and they somehow meet and they adventure together. And along the way, they fall in love. And when they fall in love, there's like a crisis in their kingdom, their empire, whatever. And then they like set out and like save the world in books 1 and 2. And they meet people along the way. I like it. And then book 2 has a little bit of a yaoi twist. If you didn't hear that from me, I just need to mention there because it's yaoi. Wait, I'm supposed to be talking about the books I read this year. A few more. How many books? 1, 2. Oh, I have 2 books. Only 2 books, okay. So I also gave 5 stars to this book called Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man. So this book is about this Chinese 60-year-old mom, grandma age, living in San Fran, who owns a tea shop, you know. And book one has her wake up at you guys know like some old grannies, they wake up at 5 a.m. they drink their hot drink, they put on lots of layers of clothing, and they take their early morning walks to the park or a store to people watch and take in the air. Your granny? Yeah, my grandma does that. Yeah, dude, when I went to Japan, I bought my grandma a new hat, and I was like, it's got the UV ray. I can't read Japanese, but it's got this protectant. I got it for her for her walks. But book 1 has Vera Wong, her tea shop. She wakes up at 5, 6 in the morning, gets ready for the day, and goes downstairs to her tea shop because she lives on top of it. And wow, what does she find? A dead body. And then, so book 1 has her being an investigator. What everyone tells her not to. But if you know your stereotypical Asian granny stuff, you might like it. It really depends. My friend didn't like it. I dug the humor. And then book 2 has a similar feel, investigating a disappearance. And there's a book 3. I'm gonna read book 3. I gave book 2 in particular 5 stars instead of book 1 because this book 2 made me tear up a lot more. I was stop. Every time when I finished this book, I was like, damn, I should call my grandma. And I did call my grandma, guys. I called my grandma yesterday while I was sitting in my car with a flat tire, and I called her and I did the Vietnamese pickup lines. She hung up on me before the 3rd one, so I don't think she liked them. Yeah, I was like, oh, bang my viet. What did it say? I just blinked out. Sorry, guys. Oh, I was like, oh, bang my big no, mom. And she was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, I'm fine, Nick mom, Nick mommy. And then she was like, what? What are you saying? And then I was like, oh, about my viet. What's the other one? Boomba way. She's like, yeah. And I was like, Boomba baby, because she doesn't know what bay means. So I said baby as like a flirting one. No, like she was like laughing, joking, like, what are you saying to me? And I was like, I was about to be like, oh, bang my viet, cafe sida, but she hung up on me. She was like tired of me because we've been talking for a little while. I actually told my mom too. She did not like them. Man, I see how it is. I see how it is now, mom. And then the last book, I gave 5 stars. Oh my gosh, this book. Look at this book, and tell me you wouldn't read it. Does this not look like? Does this not look like a book you would want to read? Like, look at that Comic Sans font. Look at that Adam. Look at that anime girl Eve, and look at that cartoon snake. Like, does that not look like an entertaining book? With a high quality cover. Dude, I got this book because of the cover. Hi, welcome Jonathan. Welcome. We're talking about books right now. Yippee. But yeah, I gave this book 5. I read this book last year. So this book, Paradise Logic, follows Reality Khan. She's literally just a girl. She's a commercial actress specifically for water parks in the Northeast, and she's on a journey. She's on a journey to be the best girlfriend she can be. And she looks around because her roommates are together, and they're like, girl, you need to get out of the house more. You gotta get yourself someone. And so she goes on an adventure. She gets this magazine. It's like Girlfriend Weekly, and she studies how to be the best girlfriend she can be. And she meets this guy. I think his name was like Ariel or something. And low key or high key, he's a piece of shit. But like, he says yes to being her boyfriend. So this book is her striving to be the best she can be at being his girlfriend. And it's a bit of like self-discovery and stuff like that. You will cringe. She can fix him. Low-key, she needs to be fixed too. But like, you didn't hear that from me. But like, I also like weird girls, so I think that's why I like this book. This book takes like a drastic turn in like the last like 10%. But I overall enjoyed it. Like, this book, like, if the girls that, it's literally like, the way to describe the book, the girls that get it. If you don't get it, you won't like this book. If you love weird books, you will love this book. That's the only way I can describe this book. And because this book was not available at my local public library, I had to buy a copy of this book. After I read it, I'm like, hell yeah. And that's it for my 5-star reads. Let me see. But here's the rest. We need to be on track, guys. guys. You guys thought I peaked. You guys thought I peaked when I read the book Sky Daddy with the woman who's infatuated sexually with airplanes. You guys thought I peaked when I read the Minotaur romance Morning Glory Milking Farm, you know? But dare I say, I reached a new peak with the series. That time I got drunk and yeeted a love potion at a werewolf. I made the very grave error of reading book 2 before book 1. I just saw this book had higher reviews, so I was like, okay, I'll read this one. Did I just hear milking farm? Yeah, there's a Minotaur romance book called Morning Glory Milking Farm. and it's very interesting because I listened to the audiobook version of it, and it's a very weird experience to be driving to work at like 8 in the morning, and then while you're driving, you try to keep a sane face while talking about when listening to how the main character was draining a minotaur's you know what. Werewolf's pretty normal compared to an airplane though. I know, but like she doesn't actually fuck the airplane. She fucks on the airplane. And then she doesn't fuck the actual like whole airplane, not like a giant thing. She has like a little like shard of one. But this book was freakier than I thought. There's only like 3, maybe 4 sex scenes, if I remember correctly. So this is book 2 of the series. It also works as a standalone, although like the book does go into like some small tangents about characters you barely know about because they were mentioned in the previous book. But like other than that, okay. Morning Glory Milky Form. Yeah, you read. You guys should read it. Genuinely, it's a solid book. Like there's a video on YouTube talking about how the book, while it seems silly, it talks decently well about toxic masculinity, the commodification of sexual acts, and late-stage capitalism. Which is kind of insane to see about a Minotaur fucking book. Yeah. The Green Bean Man would be a great book. Wait. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if someone made some fan fiction. I personally have a book checked out from my local library about the Shrek one. It's Get in My Swamp. And the characters' names are Beck, Leona, and one that rhymes with Farquaad. So like they don't even try. And the author name of that one is G.M. Ferry. G for giraffe and M for mitochondria. So GM Fairy, Fairy Godmother. Like, is that not smart? What was I saying? Oh, this book. That time I got drunk and yeeted a love potion at a werewolf. Okay, guys, we're gonna talk about this one. Anyone else ever thrown a drink at someone's head only to miss entirely and hit a stranger behind them? Then have that stranger fall madly in love with you because it turned out that drink you threw was a love potion? No, just me? Well, damn. Dealing with a pirate ship full of demons that just moved into town was hard enough. Now on top of it, I have to convince a werewolf that I am not his fated mate. He's just drugged. Easier said than done. Though I have to say, having a gorgeous man show up and do all your chores while telling you're beautiful isn't the worst thing to happen to a girl. So this guy, Felix, I think he's currently my type. He's a cutie patootie who's down bad atrocious in the best way. Like, come on. He's not a yandere. He's like golden retriever. Okay, let me give you guys the spiel. Okay? Oh, him, but yeah. I twirled my hair and giggled and like kicked my feet a lot while I was listening to this book. So, let me give you guys the rundown. You guys see the book cover, right? The beautiful lady over here on the looking up at him. Oh my gosh, with those eyes. I love beautiful women. Her name is Brie, like the cheese. She has a cheese, cheese farm, cheese, goats, all that stuff, fun stuff. And the guy's name is Felix. He has a werewolf. So one day our girl Bree is at a bar with all her friends, and there's just a really annoying guy. She was trying to hit on our girl Bree. He's like, you and me belong together, but I have malicious purposes and you don't know. And then like we're like she's just spending the whole time rejecting him, like, go away, no means no, you're pissing me off, right? And then after that he goes away, right? And then he comes back. He's like, girl Bree, I have feelings for you. I made a drink for you. I made a drink for you, so take it and drink it, just my feelings for you. And what's the one thing you should do when you get a cup from a stranger? You don't drink it, because you don't know what's up with the drink, right? And so, like, he gives Bree the drink, and he's hitting on her, and she's like, "You're pissing me off. Go away. You should totally drink it." No, 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 no. I'll tell you why you shouldn't drink it. I'll tell you why you shouldn't drink it. Because when the guy is pissing us off, we do the reasonable thing. We take the drink and we eat it. We throw the drink. We throw everything at him, right? However, the guy has basic bodily functions. He knows how to duck. He knows how to dodge. He dodges the flying drink, and the drink instead lands on the guy behind him. And the guy accidentally like slurps him up, drinks it, inhales it, whatever. And turns out it was a love potion. Originally, the guy wanted Bree to drink it and fall in love with him, the creep. However, our guy Felix drinks it, looks up, and gazes his eyes on Bree, and he is madly in love. He is professing his love immediately, trying to flirt with the girl, and she's like, "Oh my god, there's a guy. He wants me. But I don't know if it's real because it's a love potion." And so the entire book is them trying to figure out their feelings with the love potion involved. And there are some very hilarious shenanigans in this book. Let me just mention a couple. First of all, as the summary says, he does all her chores. He works with the goats. He cleans the farm. He cleans the insides. He works not just her inside. I mean, the house chores, right? What else? And after he does all these good deeds, our girl Bree, she does a nice thing for him too. She makes him some grilled cheese sandwiches. And thing is, if the girl you like, if the girl that you're absolutely down bad atrocious with, if she feeds you something that could potentially like harm you, what should you do anyway? You should eat it anyway. Because when's the next time she's gonna make you a sandwich? When's the next time? Exactly. So he eats the sandwich. He noms on the sandwich. And then soon after, he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go. I forgot I had something." So then he dashes out the door. But what our poor girl Bree doesn't realize is that he is lactose intolerant. She fed grilled cheese sandwiches to a lactose intolerant man. Yes, and right before he dashed out, there might have been a little gurgle in the stomach. She might have heard it. She might have thought it. Oh no. But that shows love. That shows dedication. Cause like before, cause at first he tried not to eat. He was like, "Oh, I'm not that hungry. I don't think I should." And she's like, "What? I made this for you. You should eat it. Come on." And he's like, "Okay, if you insist." Like, what are the odds? Like, our girl Bree, her livelihood is selling cheese for a living. What do you mean her romance partner is lactose intolerant? That's so funny. And our guy Felix here, he is a woman respecter. He respects women, okay? As soon as Bree mentioned like not wanting to have kids immediately, right? He runs over. He runs over to the dragon, the local dragon. He's like, "Please, please give me some contraceptives. Make me unable to make people pregnant so then I can do stuff with her and not have to worry about pregnancy." Like, instead of telling her to take plan B, he's like, "Knock everything in me instead. I'll take it. I'll help her. I'll save her." And I was like applauding the bare minimum. Guys, I may or may not be down bad for a werewolf. Maybe. He's dreamy, what can I say? Can I say? Na, 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 na. I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. But yeah, that was a really good book. I liked the book. I liked him, I liked her. They were a very cute couple. I think I gave this like 4.5 stars, 4 stars. I don't remember. I guess thumbs ups from me. I hope you find a man who will snip his balls for you too. No, I think what he got was like you know those like womb things, like those like tattoo imprints that pop up. So he gets one, but not for his womb. It's for his his penis, so he can't make anyone pregnant, right? But what he didn't know, what neither of them knew, is that after he got the contraceptive inside him or whatever, they didn't realize it can grow tentacles. So then that led to a very spicy scene in the book. I didn't expect it, but like I got it. And I was driving when I was listening to the scene. Oh, even better. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a nice book. Very nice book. Next book. Too old for this. So we're going from tentacle fucking to serial killer grandmas. I mean, what? So Too Old for This is a book about a retired serial killer's quiet life is upended by an unexpected visitor. To protect her secret, there's only one option left. What's another murder? Why not? So Lottie Jones thought her crimes were behind her. Decades earlier, she changed her identity and tucked herself away in a small town. Her most exciting nights are the weekly bingo games at the local church and gossiping with her friends. When investigative journalist Plum Dixon shows up on her doorstep asking questions about Lottie's past and specifically her involvement with numerous unsolved cases. Well, Lottie just can't have that. But getting away with murder is hard enough when you're young. And when Lottie receives another annoying knock on the door, she realizes this crime might just be the death of her. So we have a serial killer grandma Lottie. When she was young, she might have been involved in some suspicious stuff. But they never charged her. She changed her name and identity, and she moved to a new small town in Oregon, I believe. And now she's living her best life, going to weekly bingo and hanging out with the other grandmas in the area. However, one day she gets a knock on her door. It's this like cute like young woman. Her name's Plum. She's working on a documentary about cases like hers, but Grandma Lottie here, she changed her identity. What? She knows too much. She might find out more. I can't keep her alive, and so she does something, and she covers her tracks. And the book is pretty much like investigators and like other people or like loved ones dropping by too. investigates, and our girl, our grandma Lottie, it's a lot of like she does this, she does that throughout the book. I feel like if you want something with like fluttery thoughts and internal monologues or whatever, think if you prefer show than tell, I don't know if this would be the book for you, because this book is very much tell. Like, she does this, she does that. Oh, to eliminate this threat, to cover my tracks here. But like, I ate it up still because I listened to the audiobook. I prefer show, yeah. Like Elden Ring, oh my gosh. I liked it because the audiobook actually has someone who does the grandma voice. Like, it felt like my grandma was talking. Not my actual grandma, but I felt like a grandma was talking. And you're like, wow, my sweet grandma would never annihilate redacted people. And the book, here's how I got rid of my threats. Oh, my son is visiting. I must hide these body parts before he gets here. You know, something like pretty much that. I liked it overall. I listened to the audiobook. Sweet grandma. Maybe not. Just like, I would have pissed, like, after that, I wouldn't want to piss off my grandma anymore. Like, I don't know what's up. Quickly get the sulfuric acid. Like, the book literally teaches you like the perfect way to get rid of a body, but like, you didn't hear that from me. At least according to the book, that's the perfect way to get rid of a body, but like, you also did not hear that from me. Like, don't read the book and take notes. Alright, next book, guys. Next book. Oh man. Oh, this one's really good. This is, I gave this one like a 4.5. This one, like, oh my god, I felt so many emotions during this book. The Poet Empress by Shantao. Debut author Shantao introduces readers to the lush, deadly world of the Poet Empress, a sweeping, epic, and intimate fantasy perfect for fans of The Serpent of the Night, The Serpent and the Wings of Night, The Song of Achilles, and She Who Became the Sun. So those are 3 books I have not read. But this is an author's debut work. Like, this is her first published book, and it is crazy good in my opinion. In the waning years of the Azalea dynasty, the emperor is dying, the land consumed by famine, and poetry magic lost to all except the powerful. Wayne is desperate. After the 5th death of a sibling, with her family and village on the brink of starvation, she will do anything to save those she loves. Even offer herself as a concubine to the cruel heir of the beautiful and brutal Azalea house. But, in a twist of fate, the palace stands on the knife edge of civil war with Wei trapped in its center, at the side of a violent prince. To survive, Wei must harden her heart, rely on her will, and become dangerous herself, even if it means becoming a poet in a world where women are forbidden to read, and composing the most powerful spell of all, a ballad of death and love. It's an epic fantasy that, yes, so please do look at the trigger warnings. I gotta go, but I'll be back. Yeah, no worries. Take your time, do whatever you need to do, Jonathan. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is probably one of my personal favorite reads. Like, when I read this book, like, my friend, like, I was reading this around the same time as my friends, and we were like discussing it as we were going, and this book tore me into pieces. So Wayne is our main character. I believe she's like 16 at the time it starts. She lives in a super poor family, super poor village, and the opportunity comes up. I did post about this one recently. Yeah, I broke down like once or twice reading this book. LOL, wait, I know another VTuber read this book around the same time as you. Wait, if you don't mind sharing who, I want to meet new booktubers. like she grew up, like, she lives in a poor village, and there's like a famine. Everyone like needs more. So she offers herself up as a concubine, and she gets dragged around high upper class society And everyone, like a lot of people, like treat her like scum because of her status. Like when offering yourself up as a concubine, there are so many others doing the same, but they are rich, they wear beautiful dresses, their families have connections, and she is just a lowly rice girl. But in the twist of fate, she gets propelled into the midst of everything going on. Castle politics, the royal family, other concubines, staff. And then she also learns about the magical system. The magic system in this book is very unique. Where spells and everything, it's conjured up with poems. However, to be able to read and write poems, you have to know how to read and write in general. But our girl doesn't know how to read or write. She's uneducated. She's a lowly rice farmer. So when she gets thrust in, she takes advantage of everything she can to accumulate knowledge and to like help those around her. And so she strategizes to save herself, her family, the kingdom, what she prioritizes and held dear. And the decisions she makes by the end of the book, I was torn. And this one is definitely not for like the funny vibes. This one's definitely for like I'm devastated, guys. I recommend it. Like this book has 4.4 stars. It's over 4 stars on Goodreads for reasons, because like other people think it's a good book too. Like I swear it's not just me. Oh man, that was a good book. I'm thinking about it still now. It's kind of still fresh in my head. Like just when you think the plot is going one way, you get surprised. Like throughout, like the plot of the book all led to one decision. And throughout the book, you're like, are they gonna do this? Are they gonna do that? And I remember my jaw dropping, like, shit, how do I feel about this person? How do I feel about that person? What's going on? Oh man. But yeah, very good book. I recommend this one a lot. Also, another book I recommend if you guys thought we were done with the werewolf, if you guys thought we were done, no, we're not. That time I got drunk and saved a demon. This is book 1 of the series. Our main girl's name's Cinnamon. Yeah, same author. Like they know what's up. They know what's up. Spice trader Cinnamon's quiet life is turned upside down when she ends up on a quest with a fiery demon in this irreverently quirky rom-com fantasy that is sweet, steamy, and funny as hell, perfect for fans of Legends and Lattes and The Dragon's Bride. All she wanted to do was live her life in peace, maybe get a cat, expand the family's spice farm, get it because her name's Cinnamon? Her family has a spice farm? Really, anything that didn't involve going on an adventure where an orc might rip her face off. But they say the goddess has a favorite, and if so, Sin is clearly not one of them. After saving the demon Fallon and a wine-drunk stupor, all Fallon wants to do was kill an evil witch enslaving his people. And who can blame him? But he's dragging Cinnamon along for the ride. On the bright side, at least he keeps burning off his shirt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, big plot point, guys. Big plot point. Our guy, Fallon, he can summon fires with his powers. Very important plot point. When he summons fires, he burns his shirt off. And what do you see? My imaginations. Let's move on. What is it? Our girl Cinnamon, she's just a girl. She wants to live her best quiet life, and she's really happy. He actually doesn't have 100 pairs of shirts for that flex. He's actually been borrowing someone else's shirts. Hello, Maina, hi to Shaka, welcome. So every like 15 years or so, the goddess of the region selects a group of young adults to go on a quest to like a grand adventure, a grand quest. And then Cinnamon, our main character, is very happy she is not selected on that quest. She just likes to stay home. She just wants to live her best life with her best friends and her family and her cinnamon spice farm. However, after the town party, town market, whatever, she goes home to the farm and she sees someone struggling, and she goes to help them. However, she doesn't realize the person she helped was a demon. And so, she finds out it's a demon and she starts running away. She's drunk and running away. And the demon's chasing her. And so she like throws Cinnamon at the demon and escapes home. And then the next morning, her entire family's like, "Girl, you were drunk on your way home. There's no way you were chased by a demon. What do you mean?" And then there's someone outside their home. It was the demon that she saved. And he explains, like, yeah, everything you know about your lives was a lie. And demons are actually good, and your goddess is a bad piece of trash. And I need to go on my own adventure to stop your so-called goddess and save demon kind. And because of your cinnamon that was thrown at him, he escaped the curse. So our demon Fallon wants to go on an adventure with Cinnamon to save the demons, but Cinnamon just wants to be a girl, and she's like, no. Yeah, the goddess, yeah, she was not cool. Yeah, she's no. And then along the way, they go on this adventure. And they spend time together on the adventure, and feelings start sparking, you know? Butterflies are flying in the stomach. And what's it called? Dude, there's a scene where she makes him a crawfish boil, and he's like, ew, what are these like water bugs? I am not eating little bugs. And then she throws her seasonings and heats it up, and he's like, wow, crawfish boil. And he eats it. He's like, oh my god, what is this? She's like, she probably said something like flavor. He's like, wow, I need more of this seafood boil stuff. But yeah, he falls fast. He like in the book, he falls fast, and then she's like, I don't know. But the crawfish boil being the change to demon's mind and human food is just perfect, right? I know. And like the thing that like made him fall in love with her was very I love it. I love this. I like this book. I liked the other one more. I liked the book 2 more, but this first book had its charms. If you like found family, if you like girl bosses, if you like he falls in love first and he falls harder, you know. If you like seeing his shirts burn off and his abs everywhere. I mean, if you like a good plot and character development, you'll like this book. I mean, what? Yeah, I like this book. I like this book on normal amounts. I need to read book 3. I'm kind of hesitant to read book 3 because I found out who the main character was, and I was like, I don't know, we need that, blah, blah. Least down bad minded moment. Look, once I read the Shrek book, I'm just saying, I need to read the book where she smashes her door hinge. And then there's one, I think there's an Omega verse balloon one with like balloon animals or something like that. I need to read that one too. But like, I'll read them eventually. Like, I'll tell you, huh? Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. It's like inanimate. Let's see, romance book with balloons. Yeah, about balloon animals. Here it is, I found it. It's called Squeak. The Squeakverse. There's 2 water balloons. No, 2 balloon animals. A dedicated art student at her local community college, Poppy practically lives inside her sketchbook. Drawn to the distracted crowds of the local zoo, her planned day of anonymous figure sketching is interrupted by the charming Sebastian and his brooding, borderline rude friend, Keen. Little does she know that you have a twisted secret that defies imagination, and the pressure on both of them is increasing by the day. As an intricate plan takes shape to secure their freedom, the twists and turns they face, and a pair of very intriguing knots might just unwittingly tie Poppy to both of them forever. Squeak is a balloon animal shifter Omegaverse novella with artistic takes on Omegaverse specific concepts. So, would you guys want to read this book? I hope everyone had a good day today. Hi, Cookie Monster. I'm so sorry. You came at the weirdest part. You sound so happy. I haven't read it yet. Vera Valentine is known for her, like, very sus romances. Like, this is the one, I think I bought this one. Unhinged. And then this one is with the Kool-Aid Man. So Cold Sweat is... Oh my gosh, can I show that on screen? It's like a little bit of cheek. I think it's fine. Fleeing college pressure, Jules heads home to rest, recharge, and figure out a plan before fall break ends. Eager to spend time with her mother and stepfather, there's one presence she's less thrilled about. Red. The sentient, smirking picture of Cherry Chill Assist Punch was a huge pain in the glass. He'd been getting under her skin for 2 years now, ever since their parents' wedding day. Red's taste in entertainment and weirdly suggestive commentary were driving her crazy. A destination she was capable of finding. Oh my god. Oh, that's her stepbrother? Kool-Aid Mammy saying, oh yeah. A human woman and a large glass picture of Cherry Chillis's drink mix. No, it's not a metaphor. It's made of glass. Yes, I am referring to exactly what you think I am. Yes, it's a romance. But what the Oh my god. I did not see this. How was your day, guys? I saw this one. Someone's been watching Tana closely, but he's a lot closer than she realizes. From intimate moments to lazy afternoons on the couch, he's secretly seen it all, and fallen for her along the way. The problem is that someone else is watching too, and his obsession with Tana's a lot more dangerous. When a man claiming to be her front door enters her dreams to warn her about an imminent threat to her life, Tana initially chalks it up to her weird late-night snacks. But she rethinks things when her earnest visitor insists he's also ready to protect her, in exchange for one hell of a favor. When Tana trades her best line of defense for an unlikely supernatural ally, the threat lurking beyond her apartment hallway starts getting desperate as the law closes in. Can her inhuman companion save her from the worst of humanity? Or is it too late for both of them? Gasp! Content Unhinged is a paranormal romance story that involves a human woman getting it on with her front door, which later turns into a guy. Gasp! How was your day, guys? How was your day? we smashing doors. I mean, maybe. I haven't read the book yet though. Maybe I should. I mean, what? But maybe let's be. Don't stick your blank in the door hinge. It's dangerous. Well, you guys, not me. I'm not gonna do that. But maybe you guys have the idea. Oh my god. Okay, here's the last book I read. Here's the last book I read in June. It's called The Wedding People. This book is actually very popular. It won the Goodreads Choice Award in 2024. So this is less supernatural. This is not supernatural. I have never let danger stop me before. I can handle this. Is that a pun? Alright. It's a beautiful day in Newport, Rhode Island, when Phoebe Stone arrives at the Grand Cornwall Inn wearing a green dress and gold heels, without luggage, alone. Everyone in the lobby mistakes her for one of the wedding people at an impending wedding on the site, but she's actually the only guest at the Cornwall who isn't there for the big event. Phoebe is there because she's dreamed of coming for years. She hoped to shuck oysters and take sunset sails with her husband. Only now she's here without him, at rock bottom, and determined to have one last decadent splurge on herself. Meanwhile, the bride has accounted for every detail and every possible disaster the weekend might yield except for Phoebe and Phoebe's plan, which makes it that much more surprising when the two women can't stop confiding in each other. In terms absurdly funny and devastatingly tender, The Wedding People is a nuanced and resonant look at the winding paths we can take to places we've never imagined, and the chance encounters it sometimes takes to reroute us. Okay, so Phoebe is the main character of this book. She goes to the hotel. She has no luggage at the hotel. She brings a nice dress, a nice shoes, and a little container full of her pet medicine. She is preparing to unalive herself in the evening, essentially. This all happens in chapter 1, so I feel okay saying this. She finds out that her husband has been cheating on her, and that they're getting divorced because he likes a colleague. He likes someone else. And so she's devastated, okay? She's like, what's the point? Right? And so she goes to this hotel to do that. And what she doesn't realize, that man's frustrating. What she doesn't realize is that when she goes to the hotel, she finds out that everyone in the hotel, except for her, is there for a wedding. She is the only person in the entire hotel not there for the wedding. And because everything's going wrong and everything's going wrong, she ends up meeting the bride of the wedding. And as the summary suggests, they can't stop confiding in each other. And that includes Phoebe's grand plan. The entire story is, I found it to be pretty funny. I found it to be kind of like eye-opening. If you're like very like strict about girl code, this might not be the book for you. Because there are scenes with the main character and the groom to be. Otherwise, I really enjoy the book. I gave it like 4 stars. I'm enjoying every book. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything at this point. I like this book a lot. anything in particular? I don't know how much I can say without spoiling the book. But when you get into when the women start confiding in each other, they learn things from each other about like relationships, how they feel other people might think of them, how they're adjusting to like the families and stuff, especially on the bride's side, like the in-laws, you know. And over time, Phoebe, our main character, becomes one of the wedding people. Like her friendship with the bride is like, it turns into something a lot more, and it's pretty eye-opening at the same time. This book has some drearingly funny moments. I laughed a couple times. I was like, oh my gosh, you actually said that? I found that hilarious. But I did enjoy that one overall. I did really like that one. I don't know anything else. The ending is kind of, it's a little bit open-ended, but it also ties up a few things. Like oh, I kind of did expect this or that, or I wasn't sure about this person, but like whatever, you know. Lots of like drama. There's like a good amount of drama, and when you find out like how characters mean, like, oh my god, they meant this way, they meant that way. Hell yeah. But I think that's pretty much it for The Wedding People. I would recommend this book. Yeah, this, like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's pretty popular. Maybe it's like overhyped. I don't think so. I think it's appropriately hyped. It's got a good amount of hype and a solid rating, so I do agree with that. And I think that's pretty much it for the books I read. I have manga. Do I have time to show the manga? Okay, we can do manga. How much manga do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 manga? Okay. Has anyone watched the anime for this one? You and I are polar opposites. I have not watched the anime, but I finished the manga. Way to recognize a few of those, as you should. It's so good. I need to watch it. Yeah, it's really cute. I think when Horimiya ended, this one filled my heart. Romance animes for the streets for me, except for Kimi ni Toroke. Yeah, the manga did end. It's only like 8 volumes. I started reading this one since like chapter 2 on Manga Plus. Let me read the summary for you guys real quick. Miyu Suzuki is a bright and bubbly high schooler who's got a crush. There's just one little problem. When it comes to personality, the guy she's into is her polar opposite. Suzuki is a high school girl in love, but the guy she's fallen for is nothing like her. While she's cheerful, outgoing, and always trying to fit in, her classmate Yusuke Tani is stoic, quiet, and doesn't seem to care what people think of him. Will Suzuki be able to overcome her anxieties and ask him out, or will she discover that opposites really don't attract? I only ever read romance or slice of life. I think I try to read like a good mix of those, like most genres. I think the only ones I don't really read are like mecha and like horror, just because I don't know anything about mecha and horror scares me. This is it's also like, it's a show. I'm pretty sure this is a shonen romance. I also, what is it? Yeah, mecha's nice. I just don't know much about it. I feel like there's some like science in there that I don't know anything about. This is kind of like Horimiya, where the main couple gets together fast, and the story goes over like the friend group. Because some people think like, oh, it's so boring. We get together early. Like, what's the point? I mean, you get to see like how they act as a couple through the seasons, through the holidays, through like different hangouts and stuff like that. It's really sweet. It's really cute. But I only watch Gundam because it's gay. I honestly think that's the best reason to watch something, because it's gay. I mean, what? I will say there's like 2 main couples and then like a pair of friends that people really focus on. I think they all have really nice dynamics though, so I do get it. I love them all. They're all my children. I was very fortunate during my Japan trip. I was able to go to a pop-up shop For you and I are polar opposites. I did get some merch. Of my favorite characters, and I got a Shikishi board of Tani as a freebie for my purchase. Ugh, they're so cute, my kids, my faves. Anything else? Well, this one, it's pretty much what it is. It's a cute high school romance with a friend group that you just want to root for. And I really want to cosplay them, but I feel like if I cosplay them, they'd be like, haha, where's your partner? I don't have one. I'm just me. But it's okay. I'll just enjoy this in the meantime. It's okay, you're used to it. That's crazy. Okay, just because it has happened multiple times doesn't mean you need to call me out. I did tell you guys a story. Yeah, I cosplayed as Narumi from Wotsukoi at a previous convention, and same thing happened. Where's Hirotaka? Where's your boyfriend? I don't have one. See, maybe look, and if I cosplay from a Yuri, they'd be like, "Where's your girlfriend?" I'm like, "I don't have one. I'm just me. Take it or leave it." The next one. A beast's love is like the moon. Oh, this is a short 1-volume yaoi. This is very not safe for work. I read this at work. I should not have read this at work. If you're not into series with scenes of dubious or non-consent, I will warn you, there's a scene in the beginning of that. But otherwise, the short 1-volume read, the ending left me devastated. I was devastated at the ending of this. Dissatisfied with the hustle and bustle of the city, Izuki is a lonely young man who moves to the countryside to take care of his relatives' home. While struggling to adapt to this unfamiliar mountain life, with its numerous insects and no cell service, he's suddenly attacked by a boar yokai, saved by a handsome man with dog ears, who claims to be a Komainu yokai whose job is to protect the local shrine. Izuki is asked to become his master. Yeah, so dude's from the city, and he is invited to watch over a loved one's home by the mountains. Like a village. He's very, very like less populated, and he moves to the new home, and there's a yokai. He's like, "Be my master, please." And then over the course of the manga, there's like different scenes of them getting to know each other. Falling in love kind of deal. That one scene in the beginning I did warn you guys about. And it ends the typical way of like a human non-human relationship. If you know, you know. Hi to Maina, hi Popo, and welcome. We're just talking about what books I've been reading, but if you have any suggestions or if you want to tell me the last book you read, feel free to do that too. Hi, welcome. I don't have much to say on this. The art's really nice. What else? It's a really quick read. If you can get past like the first chapter or two, then it's a solid read. I think a lot of like BLs are really short nowadays. A lot of like 1-volume ones. I did just finish one yesterday. Oh, that's gonna go in the next presentation. Okay. I overall, this was a read. All right, next one. Sheeta's Little Big World. This one is also short read, only 3 volumes. Sheeta and Nala live happily inside a hollowed out log with their fellow little folk, who stand no taller than a blade of grass. When Nala runs off one day to investigate a mysterious smoke signal, Sheeta must summon all his courage and wits as he sets off in pursuit. Rats, ants, weasels, giants. The wide world is full of dangers, but the plucky Sheeta will stop at nothing to find his friend. I thought this one was very endearing and cute. Um, Shita and Nala are these two little kids. Shita's the blonde kid in the cover. Not Nala's not pictured. They live in this village full of like little tiny people. They're they're growing up. Shita's dad got milk and what left to get milk, and they're just living their life in the village. And one day they see this mysterious, the two kids, they see this mysterious smoke signal, and Nala's like, I'm gonna go after it. And Sheeta's like, the world's dangerous, but Nala goes anyway. And Sheeta's like, I have to help my friend. So then he goes and he explores the big world as a little person. And he meets someone else, other guy in the cover, and they start adventuring and trying to survive and look for their friends and loved ones. This one is only 3 volumes long. I feel like it was axed. It felt very drastic at the ending. I felt that there could be a lot more that would be done with it. I did like it a lot, but the ending just felt very abrupt to me, and I was like, okay, that kind of like ruined things for me. But I gotta go, gonna leave stream. No worries. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for dropping by. Thank you. Hope you have a nice rest, whatever you're gonna do. Wait, actually, let me run to the restroom with Memento during the ad break. I'll be right back. BRB. Let me. There you go. Okay, guys, I'm back. I think I was pretty much done talking about this one. I miss her. Gone. Oh my gosh, did you guys know that the Gone is the name of another young YA book? It was pretty. It was. I don't remember. It's a world or a town society where suddenly something something like Big Bang Theory something happened. I don't know, and everyone over the age of 16 just like poofed into like dust. I don't know, like just disappeared. And so the entire like everyone alive is like 15 and younger, and all the older kids are fearing for their birthdays because as soon as they turn 16 they start disappearing. But they have like these like powers or whatever. It's really interesting. Welcome back. Thank you. I think that was pretty much it for She Does Little Big World. I mean, next one. Atsumori Gun's bride to be. Oh my gosh, bride to be. This one has a little bit of like an arranged marriage kind of deal with it, but they don't. We'll see. I'll show you guys. Nishiki, who lives out in the countryside, she loves studying, but due to the arranged marriage her parents have planned for her, she's finding her hometown a bit cramped. One day, she happens to meet Atsumori, a high schooler from Tokyo, motivated by his unique sense of values. Atsumori suggests that Nishiki run away with him and get married. Having grown fond of Atsumori, Nishiki decides to chase after him by getting into a high school in Tokyo. A new series from Tamil author of House of the Sun. Yeah. It is. I haven't read House of the Sun yet. I think I've heard of that one, just haven't read it yet. But if it has the chef stamp of approval, I may have to look into it. This one's a pretty short 6-volume read. The main characters are only like 1 year apart, so it's chill. They meet when she's in her last year of middle school and he's in his first year of high school, and she's like, House of the Sun. I've heard that one. And our girl Nishiki, her dad wants her to marry this guy, the different guy, not the main guy. But what is it? I mean, he's cute, but he's not for her. So she's like, I don't want to deal with all this. So Atsumori is like, hey, just come live in my town. Just move to Tokyo, pass the exam, go to a high school there. And she's like, you know what? I will. And she does that, and she moves to Tokyo with the help of her grandpa, who already lives there. And the book's about her doing her best to be his bride to be. But the romance is there. I do like him as a love interest. I do like the main duo. I like his friend too. I like them. It's cute. It's fun. And when she's when he gives her a cute nickname, it's for her, you know. The romance and whatever, but family. Oh, is it found family? Okay, I'll keep note. From Tom, have you seen The Real As Anyone? No, I have not. I think this might have been the only work by them I read. I just got this one because it was available at my public library. Guys, get a library card. If you guys want to be cool like me, you guys have to get a library card. Oh, not found family, just about more of. Oh, family show. Okay. I'll make note. Okay, next one. A condition called love. Who else knows this one? Having fun isn't hard. Exactly. Welcome, Jackal. If you guys know the reference, gotta get yourself a library card. What was I saying? Yeah, if you guys know a condition called love. I love this manga so much. I read this one for almost 5 years. They're very dear to me in my heart. I think Tamo's best writing is when it's related to family. Okay. I think that's really good then. Sounds like a terminal illness. This is not the blind one. Oh no, why? Now, Hotaru is a 16-year-old high school first year who has always been ambivalent about love, preferring to instead have a lively life with her family and friends. So when she sees her schoolmate, Hananoi-kun, sitting in the snow after a messy public breakup, she thinks nothing of offering to share her umbrella. But when he asks her out in the middle of her classroom the next day, she can't help but feel that her life is about to change in a big way. Yeah, this one came out I think it was last year or something like that. But this one gets a lot of people like to criticize this one, being like, he's so toxic, he's this, he's that. And I'm like, dude, this is all in the beginning of the series. We got room for character development. Now people call him a toxic yandere. I'm not gonna deny, he doesn't make the best choices, or his opinions on love is not same as mine, you know. But the character development and the feelings in this manga, I think this one has some amazing character development on both of their attitudes with love, loved ones, and each other. I really enjoyed this manga for what it came to be. I think it's the more I read it, the more I enjoyed it. Because I also did share some share something I don't like the way he's acting here. but the way they tackle on issues, the way they take time for themselves, the way they talk things out, and or get advice from other people, like I did enjoy this one. I should reread this one. It's been a really long time, so I'm trying to think of specific scenes, but it's been so long. I just know that I really like this one, and I think it deserved. I think people say the anime adaptation was that good, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it deserves a better one. I still need to watch it though, and this also has. Oh my god, I keep mentioning Horimiya, but like, this also the main guy also starts with like longer hair, and cuts it, and I was like, no, I was devastated. So you're gonna see that too, but otherwise, I enjoy the manga. Otherwise, I did like it. I thought it was a solid read. Next one. I wanna be your girl. Horimiya is just too iconic. I know, dude. I've been seeing a lot of Horimiya hate on my timeline lately. But people are like, are we just now realizing it's not good? I'm like, you can think what you want to think, okay, man. No one's stopping you from disliking the book. I mean, the art's great, story's cute, characters, you know. I love the boys in Horimiya. I love Sengoku, the president. Like, I like pathetic men, you know. But this one, I want to be your girl. Hime and Akira have been friends since they were little kids. At age 12, Akira reveals to Hime that Akira is actually a girl at heart, so she's a trans woman. She begins to dress like a girl and is bullied and harassed at school. Hime will not stand for it and begins to dress as a boy in support of the friend she loves. Of course, this means their troubles at school are only just beginning. The pathetic boy, yeah. I like this manga. I haven't finalized my feelings on this one yet. I really like how supportive everyone is trying to be of Akira, especially how Hime tries to help her feel more happy, more glad to be at school. You know, by doing what she thought would would help out. Overall, very very sweet story, and Hime having a crush on Akira, even when Akira told her, hey, I'm a girl, I'm a woman, you know, I'm not what I thought I was, you know, but she just took that, strode that all in. She's like, I still love you, I still want to be with you. The allyship is strong here. Horimiya not delving more into Tori and Yuki's ship was such a missed opportunity. Yeah, I feel like there was more chances for that, but I don't know, because they threw in that love triangle, right? Yeah, they threw in a love triangle, and I was like, I don't know about that. Because like, I Want to Be Your Girl has a bit of that too. Like there's a characters with feelings and hearts getting broken, kind of, but I think the ending was alright too. The ending has Hime ending up with someone, and then people there was a bit of criticism about Akira, but I think it fit her well. Like, I don't think she would have gone with anyone, like with anyone like below standards, you know. Tori just had a crush on Kyoko, and then after that he was yeah. I feel like more could have been in there. Overall, I Want to Be Your Girl is only 4 volumes. It's a quick read in my opinion. I liked it. I think I got the first volume from, I think it was on NetGalley, and I read it there. But the other following 3 volumes I read with my library card, and I do recommend. I talked about this one in a previous presentation stream, I'm pretty sure. I think it was my LGBTQ recommendation stream from last June. Not 2026, 2025. June. I think it's from that one. I probably talked a lot more about it, but mentions of characters like dressing up a way, expressing themselves, expressing love to their loved ones, supporting loved ones in the LGBTQ community, stuff like that. Very, very, very nice stuff. I liked it. Next one. Oh, that was it. Oh shit. I thought there was more. I was already talking about more. Yeah, it's very rare for a story about a trans main character instead of just a side trans character. I want to check it out. Yay! Yeah, they're like best friends, and then Akira said, "Hey, I'm trans." I'm like, hell yeah. And she's so beautiful and kind-hearted, and throughout the series, you just want to root for her. Oh, it's a Canva presentation. I can post a link later if you guys want to see it, but there's a VOD anyway, so. Hello. We can just yap. So how was the stream? How was the presentation? Did you guys learn anything? Is there anything you guys want to read? Is there anything I should read? I think my favorite trans character in recent memory was Skip and Loafer. I did start that one. I started that one a long time ago. I don't know when I'm gonna finish that one. I learned that you are scary. Wait, what? How am I scary? Wait, I'm so what? How am I scary? Grr. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, what does that mean? Have you watched anything lately? Not in like the past month. Last thing I watched was Lord of Mysteries, but I've been so lazy the past month. Don't expect me to watch anything in the next week because that's still my paper. Oh my god, I need to do a homework stream on Sunday. I want to try to work on my paper tomorrow, and then Sunday, depending on my workload. Any plans? My paper is due on the 7th, so depending on how much got done, I might do a couple more study streams. And then the weekend, I don't know if I have time on the weekend. I think I have time for like one weekend stream, or maybe two, because I have plans. I'm making plans to go to Hot Pot, so you guys are not invited. I'm getting it for myself. Anything else? Oh, I want to do the Yuri on Ice watch along. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna show it on like my screen, the anime, but it's on YouTube, so you guys can like watch it in your like preferred language. I'm probably gonna do English dub, just because I tried listening to it with Japanese, but the subtitles weren't but the English subtitles were like not subtitling, so let's do English dub. I'm so curious on how that's gonna sound. I went to work yesterday, right? And my coworkers took the day off. And they were just texting me throughout the day, like, oh my god, I'm watching Yuri on Ice right now because it's on YouTube. And they're like telling me, oh my god, they're so gay. And I'm like, yes, I know, right? They're so gay. And they're like, they definitely kiss, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yes, I've been saying. Wait, oh my god, wait, my favorite booktuber just uploaded a video. I don't know if she answered my question. They did like a recommendations thing. Let me wait, sorry guys. I need to see if a frankly ridiculous amount of book recommendations because liking these is cool. Okay. Oh man, I don't. Well, damn. I recommend that recent popular Yuri. Which one is that? I love Yuri. Moon on Rain. Oh, I've heard of that one. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. I haven't watched this video yet. It just released like an hour ago. Watch this one. That's my favorite booktuber. It's really good. Okay. Moon. Oh yeah, I've seen this one in my library. My library has it. I haven't watched it yet. Oh. Should I play a game? Can I play a game? What game can I play? Sausage? I can do a little bit of sausage. Rax! Hi, welcome, Rax. Last book I read was Stormbringer. I'm trying to think of where that's from. Is that Warrior Cats? Thank you for sharing the book, Rex. Mwah, thank you. I'm trying to think. I kind of know my book titles, but I haven't read that one. Oh, it's an Ulrich of Mount of. Okay, let me look that up. Is that fantasy? Ulrich of. The Ulrich Saga. Okay, I'm opening a book on Goodreads. In one of the most well-known and well-loved fantasy epics of the 20th century, Ulrich is the brooding albino emperor of the dying kingdom of Monobone. With their years of grandeur and decadence long since past, Ulrich's immoral cousin sets his eyes on the throne. Oh, old Pope series, okay. Ulrich, realizing he is his country's best hope, must face his nefarious cousin in an epic battle for the right to rule. Which created, incredible series which created fantasy archetypes that have echoed through the genre for generations. There's illustrations? Wait, the cover. This cover looks cool. $723 pages as book one? He wants to bang his cousin? Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if my public library has it. If my library has it, I don't know when I'm gonna read it, but it's gonna be added to my TBR. Oh my god, I just got jump scared by Shrek Tummy. Okay. Where are you from? Hi, welcome, Eleanor. I am from the United States of America. What the heck is a kilometer? I only know eagles. Ruh. Let's see. The guy who did the art for Final Fantasy did art. Oh! Okay. That's really nice. We love Shrek Tummy. Do you guys want to see Shrek Tummy? I'll show you Shrek Tummy. Here's what I'm seeing. Window capture. Oh my god, okay. Wow. This! Tummy! When Leona stumbles upon Beck, the ogre's trap, and becomes his prisoner, she's determined to get away. But it doesn't take long for things to start heating up between the two. Beck is trying to protect her, and Leona can't help her body's reaction to the buff green monster. The lines between captive and captor become blurry, and the passion becomes a raging fire neither of them can put out. Again in my swamp is a dark fantasy romance between a snarky young woman and a brute green ogre. Oh, you guys can't see this whole screen. Okay, let me change to wait. Let me fix my window. I want you guys to see the yaoi, not the yaoi, the ogre. There you go. Buff green monster. This is the worst love story than this actual track. The GM Ferris, Fairy Godmother. So I'm gonna read. I also plan on reading Unhinged. Oh, this one is really good. This one is really good. Morning Glory Looking Fire. Shrek would be better if it was Yao. Oh my god, with another ogre. Hell yeah. I'll read this one, guys. Because I read it, and you guys should read it too. Stuffed? Is that like creamed by my monster stand mixer? Monster Smash? Fully charged. That's not the battery bunny. Is that not the bunny? Jewel is a newly single mom who just wants to let me change my chatting topic back. We'll just stick to chatting about books. Oh yeah, Chuck Tingle. I've seen their titles. Jewel is a newly single mom who just wants to unwind in her rare time alone. The kids are away and it's time. Oh my! Accept the off-brand batteries. Die mid-session when she. Laid by the lint trap monster. Light me up. The deviled egg made me do it. My date with a rubber ducky. My date with an edible book. Portal to pleasure. My date with water. My date with a pair of gray sweatpants. Getting railed. Howls and home runs. Wrapped and tapped. Pasta. My bubble tea? Is this where the market is? Oh my gosh. I'm in love with Mothman. Taken by the Alpha Wolves. You know what? That cover is better than any AI cover. I'll take it. Ice Planet. Oh, I do want to read this one. I do want to read Ice Planet Barbarians. It's my library only has the audiobook version. Though I don't know how it's gonna go though. Have I told you guys about the Utahraptor one? I have, right? Yeah, there's a dinosaur one. That's crazy. I read this one. This big city hottie is home for the holidays, but will she rekindle romance with her high school dino flame? The only thing I remember about this book is the phrase "love swamp." Yes, it did, Jackal. I am not gonna open that one. Is this what happened when the dinos escaped Jurassic Park? I don't know. Actually, I take that back. Let's open up the... Let's fling our sausage. Do you want to come to my love swamp to point right point left? Hey, if you find the right person, if you find the right person, it could be a non-0% chance. Window. Weird sausage game. I really think if you play your cards right, you might find someone who's down. But like someone who like matches your freak, right? You guys. But you guys are too big. Mighty shot. There you go. Myself smaller. We love a scuff stream. Do you want to come to my swamp? My love swamp? Points right, points left. That's crazy. Someone will want your... You know what? I think if I remember correctly, there's like a Mormon twist in the book. I'm pretty sure. Because the book takes place in Utah, if I remember correctly. I would have to reread it though. I read that book like 2.5 years ago. Wait, do I? Okay. All I want for Christmas is a Utah raptor. I don't think he's Mormon. I think her original love interest is Mormon. What they do, the pet chickle thing? Yep. Wait, I bought it back in March? Oh my god, wait, I already bought it. What books? What? Is that why my suggested Amazon books were all weird stuff? Read now. Oh wait, he's a gentleman. Okay. Just... I'll look into it after stream. Let me change my audio. It's gonna be just me and the sausage flipping sounds. Okay, we're gonna... maybe we can finish this game today. Let me tweet that. Swapped to sausage game. Oh, it sounds kind of awkwardly quiet. Okay, I'll do my pro sausage flipping. Oh, I finished all the main levels. I finished. Okay, okay. Do you guys hear the sausage? Hold on. Make it a little louder. Ooh. Okay, welcome back, guys. I'm flipping my meat. Wow. Have you completed? Although, yeah, I did. Gallery, guys, look. I'm a pro. I am a sausage flipping pro. All these levels. This brick wall, I hate it. It took me like 3.5 hours to beat that one. And then okay. Nice. I know. I'm a sausage pro. Oh, never mind. Oh. Please. There you go. See, the best way to finish my discussion on books is to beat my meat, aka my sausage, aka play the sausage game. Thank you for playing my game. Thank you for making the game. Okay, let me beat this game first. Oh. Oh yeah, speaking of books. Okay. I don't know when I can do a readathon stream. We're gonna do one though. Oh. Oh. Physics is not my strong suit, guys. I hope you guys know that. I got a C in AP Physics. The rules for the extra level are... There's rules? Nice, thank you. What rules are they? I put messages anywhere, and you do what you do. What do I do? Just clicked onto the stream from a video on particle physics, right as you said, physics isn't my thing. A sign has been sent. Well, just because... Well, I'm not the one doing particle physics, so you're fine. Right? Right. This one is easy. Easy for you to say. Oh, it is easy. No, I was the one who did it. Oh my gosh. This one will be a little higher. It's taking me higher off the ground. I got my bachelor's in physics. Why would you do that to yourself? I mean, I got my bachelor's in history, so who am I to judge? Oh my god. I like space? Wait, then why didn't you get it on astronomy? Oh shit. That was a clown. Oh, astrophysics. Time to sign up. No. No, don't do it. Don't sign up for Project Hail Mary. I know what's up. I've seen the movie. My friend keeps clowning on me for not having read the book and calling myself a fan. And I'm like, bro, Ryan Gosling and glasses did something to me, okay? Dude, I'm so stupid. I didn't find him. I didn't really have a celebrity crush on him until I saw that movie. God damn. Glasses does wonders. I watched that and always thought, man, I wish I could figure that on the whim. Yeah. Ryan Gosling does that. Did you watch Blade Runner? I have not. I think probably someone in the chat probably has. Or farther away? We're so far. No. I have not watched most of his movies, just like him in interviews. Oh. He was in La La Land, right? I think that was the only movie I recall. I didn't watch the Barbie movie. Please. Let me in. He was great in Barbie movie? Okay. I'm not really a theaters person, so I never watch movies when they're out in theaters. Unless it's like some like super limited thing. Like, what do I know? He's just Ken. He's just... You know what? That's true. He is just Ken. I don't know anything. Please. Anywhere else he'd be a Ken. Okay, I get it. That's the right way to say it. Let me... Please let me hit. I really want to start learning how to crochet plushies so I can crochet a Rocky plush. I think that'd be super cool. I think I would peak if I made that. I haven't tried making any plushies though, just because I don't have enough room. Oh, yeah, messed up. How do I do this? Boing. There you go. Okay, I'm a pro. Will you fist? Yes. Much farther? No, please. I can't physics. See, you know who would help me with this? Rocky would. There you go. Rocky from Project Hail Mary. Much farther, yes. And a bit higher? No! Guys, no, don't do this to me. Stay, 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 stay! You hate me! You slipped out, I know. That's embarrassing. I did it again. It's my sausage is too wet. There you go. It's worse when it's more than once? Oh. I've done this before. I did this during the lollipop episode. Lollipop level. No! No! Hi, welcome, crickets. This looks like an interesting game. Yes, it is. We're playing with our sausage. Stay! I have to use my lackluster knowledge of physics. Stay, 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 stay! You don't want to! There's another sausage game. Sausage fork, there's another sausage game? I don't know, you're talking about. Oh my god, it keeps slipping out. There you go. Oh! Yes! More left? No. You hate me! Make more right. Make more. Yep. Gotta flip this onto the fork. It's way easier than this game. Oh my gosh. Why I should play that sausage game. I just saw this game on social media. I saw another streamer play it, and I was like, okay, that looks fun, so I'll play it too. No, it's not. It's just agony. Nope. Okay, I will pass this. I will dedicate this level to you guys. Wait, just wait a bit, wait a bit. Oh fuck. Wait a bit longer. This is for you, chat. Immediately misses. That's how you impress someone, by being a little failure about it. Nice, guys. Well, this is too high. Yeah, no shot, Sherlock. No. Please give me some mercy. Okay, guys. Tell me about your day. What did you guys do? Ah, it slipped out. Okay, okay. Mina, you got a brain cell. Use it. Do you think the wall will return to claim it? No, we are not. No. There's no more. No more brick wall. No more brick wall. Yes. Come on. If there's a no. If there's another one, I'm ending stream. This one's a little slippery. How slippery can it be? Because we've had some pretty slippery ones. There you go. What? 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 No. No. How am I supposed to pass? How am I supposed to pass level? What? No. You use a little too much. What? I am confusion. Too oily, yeah. It's had too many sausages on it. Oh, that was not even touch. And every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Mina, do you watch K-drama? I do not. I don't. I used to like. There was like one television channel that my grandma would watch. Yes, 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 yes. But it could be worse. How bad could it be? What? Cool sausage, bro. Thank you, Eldritch Tentacle Squirt. Oh my gosh, we were talking about tentacles earlier during stream. Because I did a book presentation stream, and one of the books had tentacles on it. Slept backwards, it was so lewd. You're dead. You're not like the other girls? Wait, what do you mean by that? Am I gonna get sold to One Direction? Is that how I'm different? But yeah, I had a book presentation stream. And one of the books says, that time I got drunk and yeeted a love potion at a werewolf. Yeah. But like that's how the fan fiction start. So like like the main character, she's not like the other girls, okay? She puts her hair in a messy bun and wears a flannel and a plain t-shirt with rolled up jeans and uh some sneakers. I don't know if it's Converse or Vans or whatever. But she wakes up and we find out our mom was like, "Hey, someone's at the front door." And it's One Direction because we got told to One Direction and that's the fan fiction. So she said lesbian stereotype. I guess that's how it starts. With the One Direction phase. Maybe for some people. Oh my god! Flannel and being for One Direction, that's very specific, but dang. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. You guys are gonna just see me like flop my sausage the entire stream. It could be worse though. It could be worse because I did have a stream where I was flinging my sausage at the same level for like 3.5 hours and I didn't pass. I eventually passed it, but like it took at least. Are you kidding me? I want this game now. I think this game might be free. I pay like a few extra dollars for like stay. Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. Let me show you, Eldritch. Let me show you. These are all the levels. Yeah. Chili, banana, mouth, dog, the thinker. It was end of one stream, a full stream, and then the start of another. Leave me alone. This is the level. Where is it? The brick wall. This is the level that took me like 3 hours. Yeah, lots of levels. I'm almost done. Sausage mouth. This is just nasty. Why? Is there Omega Slick on it? Was it not more than 3 hours? Okay, leave me alone, chef. Oh, what the hell? It felt like quite a long time. I don't want someone to come in and watch me play with the sausage, unfortunately. Oh! Oh! Easy! Just not wanting to lie to chat? Okay, okay. Honesty's the best policy, whatever. If it was a little far, how about you fuck off? And come closer. Please. How am I supposed to projectile launch this? What? Please. Let me beat my meat all the way across the screen to that little box right there, please. That was more aggressive than I was expecting from Maina. Wall 2. No, 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 no. You have I ever been like mad on stream? I don't think so. I'm trying to recall the time. I don't think so. Like I guess I had a stream where I was like bummed, but I don't think I was ever like fully pissed at someone or at something. Because I remember it being at work once, and I was like, I was kind of upset, and my coworker just looked at me, she's like, "I'm so scared of what you look like when you're like fully upset." I'm so glad to witness such a sausage connoisseur. I feel like if I was ever mad streaming, people would know because the stream will suddenly turn off. Like, okay, I think the maddest I've ever been was like not like IR like for like, the whole life, but like while using the computer or like gaming, it's definitely League of Legends. When I first started playing League, I die panned quite a few times. I don't do it anymore. I'm like more like happy fun times, but I did get like frustrated at myself when I play like, oh my god, I could have dodged the stun or something like that. A level what? Yeah, I like oh I launched my sausage too far. I can't imagine it. Grr boom. Because I no one can imagine that because I played it by myself. I played by myself. So like the longest time when I started playing League, I refused to play with anyone else because I was so insecure about myself. Like I'm a total beginner. But now I'm comfortable playing with friends. I just don't play ranked. I think when the new ranked season restarts, I want to try playing League ranked, but only with fill positions. It's gonna be a lot of jungle, but like I feel like I want to try that. I feel like it's would be better for me to practice with like people around my level. Yes. 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 I hope you can fudge. Are you toxic when you play League? I mute chat. People are usually toxic towards me. They're like, oh my gosh, the support player sucks. I'm gold. Yeah, I'm gold. So like when they start, like I mute chat, so I don't see any like toxic. I only turn chat on when I start winning. Because I'm nosy. Or if I'm playing with someone else and they're like, Maina, you should look at chat. And I'm like, okay, I'll look. I'll look and see what they type next. How the hell do I can't launch my sausage. Furthermore. There you go. Fuck. But I'm gold 4. I am not gonna I don't want to go back down to silver. Actually, I feel like I can climb back up. I feel like I'm kind of greedy. I don't even know what after gold is. I will never forget when I played League for the first time and so badly and the other team spoke in open chat and offered to teach me. I would have taken that offer. See, you get the nice people. You get the nice people. I get people roasting me in Vietnamese. Zoe, come make Jelly come. Like, I'm like, shut up. I understood what you said. Eat my dust. I'm like, bro, you're not the only Viet person in the US server. Roasting a Viet is still so funny. Like, they expect me to, dude, I think that was probably the maddest I was ever been in League. Like, I didn't die pan, but like I was dead and my screen was gray and black and white because I was dead. I was typing, I understand Vietnamese, okay? I told you guys earlier I didn't know how to play. Blah 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 blah. Eat my book cheeks, you know? I love my super happy Sugoi life right now. My yippee happy Sugoi stupid baka chud life. I hate it here. Hey guys, I don't know how to beat this level. I can't flick my sausage far enough. It just bounces off. It's so high. But it's not far enough. Boing. Fuck. I feel like I'm a fly going straight into the fly's water. Wait, I need to treat this like I'm Zack from League of Legends, and I'm gonna like boing over to the enemy team, and this is the enemy team. I hope you can finish this. I hope I can finish you. Oh yeah, that sounds wrong. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I feel like if I start playing a level long enough, I start going crazy, and I have life regrets. Oh, whoa, no! I didn't finish the sentence. I was gonna be like, end you, you know, right? Like in a fight, but like I said finish, and that has a very entirely different connotation. Girl, what are you saying? I don't know. Sometimes when I play too, when I'm on my computer too long, I'm playing League too long. I feel like I'm just, you're not helping your case? Oh my gosh, guys. I'm just not gonna talk anymore. We're gonna enjoy a very quiet stream. Quietly beating my meat in the corner. No, you should keep talking. No. Okay, what should I say? What should I say? What can I say? What can I do? I'm trying to be the girl you're talking to. I need your voice to survive my day. Oh 07, chef. I'll come to your funeral. Time for a mantra? Okay, this would be it. This would be it. I think, please, 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 please. There. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Finally. Finally. Trophy, trophy. Wait. 5,407? This is the number of tries it took me to beat the game. 5,408 tries. That's crazy. That's crazy. 5,409 tries. Grandmaster achievements. Complete every level in the game. Wait. Okay. I thought I refreshed my progress. Okay. There's a specific level. This one, the thinker. What I saw some streamers doing is that what I saw other streamers doing is that they would land their sausage right here. Like on the crotch. Can I do that? I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna do it. Come on. Guys, I'm innocent and pure and say so. Wait, should I move myself on the other side? I don't want to block him. Okay, actually, let's move myself here. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna launch my sausage, make it look like his sausage. This is the last thing I want to do in this game. Can I say? What can I do? I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking. Oh, fuck. I don't know, you in private your alt account? Now all of China knows what you're. The thing is, oh man. Let's play this again. I realized where's the sausage? Wait. Where's the sausage? My game glitch. There's no sausage. Wait. Did the game run out of sausages? They ran out. Where is it? What? What? Where's the sausage? That's crazy. Let me redo the level. There you go. You finally did too many sausages. Nah, the game was just trolling me. The game's just trolling me. Nah, you can never have too many sausages. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna give him his own sausage. This is my last mission. I need to pass the level, but like in a specific way. Nope. Please, please, please. I've been beating my meat this whole game. Please let me help someone else beat their meat. Like, I'll give you your meat to I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay. No. Please! No. Guys, this will be it. No, that was not it. I can't aim. Am I just not meant to beat this level? Oh, okay. The game sometimes glitches with the... If not, I'm gonna try this outside stream. Because I've been already... Oh, it's the wrong button. Because I've been live for 3 hours. Oh my god, 3 hours. I'm surprised you guys aren't tired of me yet. No. I keep right-clicking on accident. Because I'm so used to right-clicking from League. Okay, I'll pass the level one more time and I'll stop. Fuck, okay. We went from spreading book cheeks to playing with your sausage. I could go for another 3 hours. What about me? I don't have any endurance. I'm just sitting. I have work tomorrow, guys. What do you mean? I don't want to go to work tomorrow. What if I just quit my job right now? I'm just kidding. I got paid. Not with that mentality. Guys. Fuck. Should I be like optimistic and happy? Like, wow, today's gonna be a good day. Ash? I need to look up what Tails sounds like. How what? Wait, let me turn my lights on real quick. And let me get some music on so you guys don't just hear me. Working while doing master sounds pretty rough. It's not too bad because I'm only taking 1 or 2 classes at a time. I could barely take a bachelor's, yeah. Because I'm only taking 1 or 2 classes at a time, so it's taking me twice as slow to get my degree. So I started January 2025. I'm on track to graduate with my master's degree in December 2027, as long as I don't fail anything. Yeah, so that's why I have to do these study streams, because I need to be locked in. I can't be failing. I'm just very lucky that I don't have to pay for my degree. As long as I get at least a B in my classes, I'm good. And right now I have a 4.0. So, hell yeah, I'm a 4.0 student. Gambare, thank you, thank you. Like, anything else? I'm gonna end very, very soon, guys. But, because I need to eat dinner. Okay, guys. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I likely will not stream tomorrow because I got work. I'm gonna be very tired from work. I likely will stream Sunday because that's on my schedule. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. So expect a Sunday stream. No stream tomorrow? No? I have a job! I said the J word, okay guys? Because it's true. I am employed. What else? What else? Yeah, stream Sunday, homework, and then stream Tuesday, Wednesday, hopefully soon afterwards, and then stream whatever else. Expect Yuri on Ice Watch Along this month, and expect maybe a readathon, either this month or next month. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. I think so. You guys are gonna have so much fun, right? We're gonna be reading together, and then we could talk about the stuff in our books. I don't know what you guys are reading. Maybe you guys are into like ogre romances too. I don't know you guys like that. Sorry, this music is so calming. My BGM. Oh, I know who to raid. Let's raid Kirito, who is streaming Subnautica. We're gonna go to someone else's stream. We're gonna be kind and follow the visual novel. Of course they count. I love reading. We're gonna raid someone else to follow the rules. Here are my social medias and my Discord if you guys want to join. If you guys want to be updated with everything there as well, I'll be there. If you guys, thank you, Chef, for the raid message. Tag thingamabob. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys have a good night, morning, afternoon, evening. Thank you guys for being here, telling me about all the books you guys have been reading. Mwah! Bonus mwah for you guys. Reading is for hot people, and you guys are all cool people. Wait, cool people read too. Fuck, I can't. You guys, yay reading. Oh my god, my brain is tooting and farting everywhere. But I'll see you guys on Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you guys next time. Whatever we're doing, I don't know, maybe homework, maybe whatever. But I'll see you guys on Sunday. I appreciate you guys so much. Bye bye.